Hello my lovely people, how are you all doing? Good morning, good afternoon and good evening wherever you are going to watch this. Today, as I was preparing what to share, I felt that the Spirit was leading me to build on my previous video, which was talking about how to fight right as a Christian. And today I felt like our wars, not every war must be fought. There are things that you have to let them be and they vanish unnoticeably, or they vanish quietly in the thin air. How about that, guys? So I want to build up on that video that I shared previously. I'm going to leave it linked here if you're joining at this time as the first time here. I always share Christian content, breaking down big concepts in Christianity to smaller workable tips so that anyone can apply them to enjoy the promises of God as He has promised. I also get topics as these to encourage us, also topics that we never get a chance to ask in a service as the sermon is going on. When you feel like this is what I wanted to ask, I bring them here, we discuss them here. In case you have anything like that, do not hesitate to put it down below here in the comment section and I'll give you a reply, and also maybe bring it as a topic and we share on for other people to benefit from it. Previously, I shared about how to fight right as a Christian. And this is a top up of what I am saying. If they were in parts, maybe this would be part 2. This would be part 2. I am sharing about keeping silent. For you don't have to comment on each and everyone and on each and everything. Like especially on social media, you find like that this pastor is fighting this pastor, then the believers in this church and believers in this church, they start exchanging, like fighting for a fellow brother or their man of God. To me, I think sometimes you don't have to participate, because it is even not your role to fight for the other, to know who is right and to say this is right, this is wrong. At the end of the day, it can only expose how emotionally unstable you are, how you are throwing tantrums here and there, maybe throwing also your ignorance sometimes. So the one who has kept quiet, I think, is far better than to say something and exposes your whatever. And surprisingly, many people think that it is a weakness when you are attacked and you don't defend yourself, or when they expected you to react and you keep quiet. Maybe they consider you as a loser. I remember growing up as youth, they used to make us collide. Like they put a line here and they put your friend's line here, and they say the one who crosses, then the other one says cross mine, then you also cross mine. Before you know it, a fight has begun, yet there was even nothing major to fight about. But just because other people have brought in that pressure to show that you have to say something, you have to defend yourself. How can someone call you this and you just look on and you walk away, meaning that you are the weak one? So you find that all these are bringing tension in your lives. You're carrying anger, you're hating. Actually, there are people who even want you to hate on their behalf. Like, if I hate this one, you should help me, we hate them. You understand that thing of like Mparanirako here in Uganda, in Central, they say baranirako, like help me to hate. You fight for me to hate them. You help me to hate them, so you hate them for me also. I don't know whether that even makes sense in English, but yeah, you find that you are fighting a war that is even not yours, but just because you have something to say, you feel you should not zip your mouth and you like let it flow without me participating. So it is not weakness to keep silence. Actually, there is a saying that silence is golden. You find that keeping quiet has saved you a lot than had you said anything. So at the end of the day, to fight right sometimes is not to fight at all. Like you seize the fire before it begins. That is it. I wanted to read for us this verse. So this is where I derived my sharing for today. Let us read it. Exodus chapter 14 verse 14 says, "The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still." Guys, sometimes you need to sit and watch. Sometimes you need to sit and watch and see how it is going to end with your no participation. Like, you be still and let God fight for you. There is also another verse which says the battle belongs to the Lord. And sometimes there are battles you need to cross your legs and put them together, and you're like, I'm watching this as the game is going on. You're doing nothing, you are just still. So it is important sometimes to fight right by not fighting at all. All right, stay blessed, guys. This is as brief as that. Yeah, so stay blessed. Kindly share, comment, and subscribe, guys, if you haven't. And that way you are encouraging me, and most importantly, you are also participating in sharing the good news to the ends of the earth. As a good disciple, that is the commissioning that was given to us, to share the word to the ends of the world, to share the word in all nations. So spread it, spread it, spread it, and that way your reward is awaiting for you in heaven. It is not in vain that we share the word. We know there is a glory that comes with it. We know there is a reward that awaits for us in heaven. Stay blessed, and I'll definitely see you on my next one. Bye bye. I'm going to leave 2 videos linked here. Feel free to watch them. As this one ends, they will pop up. One is the previous one, and another one is spiritual warfare. The previous one is entitled How to Fight Right as a Christian. All right, peace up.